So I created my character yesterday, and I dove in a little bit. I hope I... Can I just hit... Okay, I was about to say, I hope I didn't hit the scroll. So, I do have a character created. I'm not going to start that save. I'm going to start a new one. But I do have that profile. And I'm going to be using... Or, the preset, whatever we're calling that. And I'm going to stick with Astrologer. That'll be my dude. Hey, Mo. Want to stop by before you started your game? Oh, yeah. No problem. I won't be in character creation very long, so I'll give you like a minute or so. Load favorite. Yep, there we go. Pick Samurai. Hey, Junk Collector. And, Mo, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So far, what I've seen is very promising, so, I think, the only concern is that it's definitely, like, it is, the performance demands for this game are more than Dark Souls 3. I'm not expected. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's not unexpected. So just bear that in mind. It is a more demanding game than Dark Souls 3. Why is the Prophets wearing old-timey toilet seats on their necks? That was an old, wasn't that an old, oh my god. Steam overlay. Or no, what am I doing? Oops, that's... I'm trying to let rest this keyboard on my lap here. There was some old-timey, thing about that, like a self-flagellation type of punishment thing. Oh, does this do like voice? Oh, it didn't save it. Okay. I don't remember which one I picked. I don't know why, like, you choose detailed appearance and you're just staring at a naked dude yelling at you. I don't remember which one I picked. You can change it. Change it later. That's what it gets, so, sure. Age voice to... Yeah, there you go. There's your clothes. Put them back on. I had chosen the Golden Seed, but let's look at some of this stuff. Crimson Amber Medallion is the Life Ring. Lands Between Rune, I guess, is just you level up quicker. Which honestly could be useful for what I'm trying to do right now. Golden Seed is an Estus shard, basically. And the rules for these apparently are a bit different. Slightly. Well, we'll get into that. I don't... Oh, you know what? You know what this is? I skipped by this and didn't really read this when I played. But this, I think, is another Summon Spirit. Oh yeah, you can even see it in the icon. It's hard to read, but you can see it. Crackpot, these things are great. This will give me three starting slots for crafted throwing items. This is an interesting item that you'll see in a bit. These branches, I wonder if they... Oh, you know what? I know what they are. In the network test, there's, you see them in use. I think this is basically Chameleon. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Physical damage negation. Oh, you know what? I should really be reading... I should have read these last time. I need to find these, because I could put them to use in a couple places. Shabiri's whoa. Crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Oh, there's a spell like this for, there's either a ring, or a spell for, in Dark Souls 2 that does this. Alright, let's pick the seed. And, I think everything's good. And I'll fix it if I have to later, because that's a thing you can do, in a more convenient manner than Dark Souls 3. There was a couple big patches that came out after the initial time I loaded up the game, and I'm kind of curious what the intro is like now.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
The interesting thing is some of the trailer material.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Oh man, you know what?
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
There's a bunch of random things that I'm kind of curious that I'm picking up. Like some of it I saw a bit before, in the first time I saw this, and some stuff that I'm noticing now.
One other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown.
Yes, Junk Collector.
Fall to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring.
So there is no.
The Elden Lord.
trying to not talk over the the intro. So basically, there is a, you are technically hollow, but there is no hollow form. Oh, there is a little stuttering, yeah, as I load stuff up. Oh, Bloodstain looks different here. Oh, probably because of the rug there. Man, there are a lot of people on multiplayer already. No ugly mode? Yeah, there's no ugly mode, but there's no like lose your health or whatever mode either. Seems that there is no like multiplayer doesn't work state, so to speak. So there's our finger. And that should immediately allow messages, yeah. Oops, let me not press buttons. Actually, really, it sucks too, because I don't want to waste here. Oh, that's a scene. So this area, I made some changes for performance. Oh, this is weird. Treasure chest ahead? Yeah, really? That many deaths? I'm kind of curious to find out. I have no runes on me right now. I'm kind of curious because, oh man, I don't want to jump because of other things, but I was kind of curious to see what would happen because you haven't hit a bonfire or anything. Usually they just kick you back to the beginning. It didn't occur to me to check for secrets or anything. You jumped? Does it immediately kick you out? Or does it rip the week back here? Respawn? Well, I wonder if I'd get my one cast of FP back if I do that. Oh, I need, yeah, maybe I'm gonna. I want to see this. I want that extra cast back. Also, I get to hear the fall sound. I haven't heard that one yet. That dude's got a great, like, this particular voice set is super great. Alright. Hopefully my FP is back. Yeah. 84. Good to have. So yeah, there is, there's going to be some stuttering here and there. I think the game is trying as hard as it can to stream a lot. And the impression that I have, before we get started, let me go ahead and set my password. Oh, fine, I'll use the controller. I wonder why the size of the characters are different. Alright, well, there's our... What is this all about? You said a group password would be likely to see... You can set more than one group password? What? Yeah? I thought you could only... Okay, this is different. I thought they had just the one password and it would apply to everything. But no. You can have, I guess, different symbols or priorities are for messages and stuff. And phantoms. So, okay, so whoever wants to... So I'm probably not going to do any co-op for this run, but if anybody wants their signs to show up, or their messages and their bloodstains and phantoms and stuff, do a group password. Set it up. Well, I don't know if I can be invaded or not. I'm not exactly sure what the rules are for that. It has invasions, but I think they're particular. I think they're special. Okay, I gotta check a couple. Did all my stuff get turned differently? Manual attack, auto lock, auto wall recovery is off. I had some trouble moving the right analog stick to select targets, and I'm not sure why. I had a lot more success with up and down than I did with anything else. Won't really matter here, though. So, this is, well, you'll see in a minute. I think I'm doing more damage than I was last time. Well, he was blocking a lot, too. You should not block because I don't have any crimson cerulean flasks. Yeah, I'm gonna get trounced. Oh, yeah, I remember this. It doesn't seem to instantly kill you. It just goes to it fades out. I'm actually not sure what's going on with some of these cutscenes where it doesn't play anything visually. And I think maybe maybe it's a concession that they had. They had to cut cutscenes that they couldn't do. But there was something similar to that in the network test where it just goes black and then just comes back, and then and then you're in the network test you were locked into a room.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
There was some interesting
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
there was some interesting stuff that was pointed out regarding Melina that I'm curious to see how it's going to get fleshed out and confirmed or not in the full game. There was speculation about the nature of her character that I think is different in the release than what people were speculating, and I'm curious to see how true that ends up being. So, I don't remember this dude being... I think the chair was here, but I don't think this dude was here in the network test. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Before I do that... Oh, there's the performance. I think... Or this just leads you directly out. Yes. So as I get closer to, oh, you know what? Now I recognize. Okay, I got it. So, well, yeah, it's like streaming. They're basically streaming in a lot of data very quickly. Now I recognize this. So we weren't sure in the network test if this was locked away because the network test had a bunch of fog walls locking stuff away. That is not the case. I don't have a key. I recognize this. These, there's more than one of these things. There's many of those. So here's your summoning stuff. Okay, so let me go back. Now I want to go allocate my my flasks. Yeah, I know. Oh, and one more thing I want to do too. So one of my starting items is a golden seed. So I get to start with one more Estus. Or one more flask of choice. Alright, let's go get some... I think you still get runes in the tutorial stuff. Pretty sure, I hope. I might have to disable the tutorials because they're a little much. There's still like another like 20 I have to go through. Right. Just take it easy for now. Yeah, you get a tiny amount of runes for doing this. So, people were suggesting, geez, so many tutorials. People were suggesting that, that magic was going to get nerfed. It couldn't possibly be as good as it was in the network test. The only difference I see so far is it's harder to get upgrade materials. So, in the network test, there was a way of getting lots of upgrade materials very, very quickly. Up to, you know, the maximum upgrade you can get in the network test. So far in the release, doesn't seem to be the case. Release is way more stingy about upgrade materials. I guess assuming you don't know where to look. Oh man, there's a lot of cool things I want to point out as I get to them. I'm not quite there yet, but there's some cool stuff that I saw. Really early cool stuff, too. Wait, did you drop something? No. Alright, almost. Alright, shush. Gotta get a little closer for the for the backstab. Boss animation now as brutal as the Demon Souls remake. Well, the Demon Souls spent a lot of time doing enormous amounts of like taking liberties with how everything's presented. Plus, they had an entire game to work with to start. And the other thing is that, unlike Demon Souls, Elden Ring is still targeting PS4 and Xbox One. No, yeah, I mean, look, the Demon Souls presentation was ridiculously good. How many do you get? I have 201 right now. 400. So it's just enough to get you off the ground. And nothing else. Alright. Yeah. And then you get a little something something at the end. Well, the real boss was the one that I died to before. That's literally just a tutorial dude. It's not Gundyr. The dude before I arrived in this area was a tutorial boss, and it's way, I would say, relative to a player's first experience, it's way harder than Gundyr. Man, so you can choose the object you need to get in here. I know a few places where you can get that object. I gotta go back here and see what that is. In fact, my plan is to scour the starting area first. Because I went out really far before. Oh, that's weird. You see that? There's an icon for Lost Ruins. Where does it show the map yet? Why are my runes out? Why do I have any runes out here? Is this from my... Is this from my prior... Oh no, did we just find a bottomless box bug? I need to go over there. I think my prior save... I think the corpse from my prior save is there. Well... Oh, you know, no, it shouldn't be. I don't believe this is where I died to the dude. I think this might be my death spot from my other save. You know, performance isn't great right now, but I feel like it's better than it was. I made a change earlier. It's not 60.
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Funny you mention that. Well, we'll keep that, what he talks about regarding Round Table Hold in mind.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Alright, Steve, have a good one.
Set off, I should think, to castles if you...
I thought he was going to tell me to go die in a ditch somewhere. There's our summoning pool. I don't know what I think the effigy just grabs people from... Sends a call. Yeah, no. That one puts you... Sends your sign out. Right. Alright, I'm gonna meander, I mean, in that direction anyways, but I'm gonna be able to meander and see if that corpse is over there where I think... I'm curious. That would be something. Don't fucking... Alright, I thought I heard him. I thought I heard the tree sentinel coming my way. So, there's one thing I'm probably gonna find here that I want to point out. There's some interesting stuff that's been kind of coming up. that I've been noticing that was in the small bit that I played before today. That was new, since then, I don't think I saw that other stuff in the network test. I'll show it when I get to it. When I see one. There's a nice little touch that they added that I like a lot. Meanwhile, I am going to pick up some crafting materials and stuff as I go, because I definitely need... Oh, dude, remember right. Oh, shit, is it really over there? Is that... You know, honestly, that's weird. That could literally be where I was, right over there, in the cliffside there. Maybe I'll eventually get the key to get back into that area, or you know, we get to the other side of the area that was blocked off. I don't even think I have the material for that yet. You know, looking at the map, honestly, the distance that I have to go to get to that. Yeah, it's literally right there. Okay. I gotta mark that on the map. Because I want to die later and lose it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to abandon that idea for now. It's way too far away. I need to get to one character in particular. Should be probably right here, I think. Somewhere around the road. Actually, you know what? I think it's right over there. I think I see it. Wait, is this one of the things? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so you see these skulls with the glowing eyes? These, I think, are new that weren't in the network test. If you pop them open, you get a golden rune. And a golden rune is 200 runes. So just by wandering around every while or so, you get an extra couple hundred souls. And you see ones that without, but you know. The ones that do have runes in them are pretty obvious. They're brighter, easier to spot. So even just wandering around aimlessly, you will always get something. And dog. I don't know if I can spend the smithing stone right now. Isn't it a 2 by default? Yeah.
Tarnished. I can see it, and I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Alright, let's get rid of these. Or, well, let's get rid of these.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all. You know, if you can, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
I guess I'll keep telling you to do it until you bought one. And that is fine, because I will totally buy one. Yeah, it's gone already. Okay. Buy some... I never read these. I really need to. Gonna skip them for now, I'll buy them later. I need to buy some books. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm actually not, because I probably already had the recipe. Yeah, that's weird. I thought I wouldn't have the recipe for throwing knives. I want to buy probably a cracked pot and a torch. That's all we got for now.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Forgot how poor I am. But I got bones. So these animal bones, or these bone darts, are actually really great. Oh, let's fix this, right. That. I think I had cerulean on the left and crimson on the right. Yep. So, animals tend to die in like 2 shots from... Yeah, there we go. Assuming you hit. I feel like they made the drop rates higher, at least if you don't have a lot of them already. A lot of stuff numerically has changed a bit. What I'm probably going to do is make it to the gate and then turn around and explore a bit. Oh, right, that's not a skull. Mushrooms. I actually had trouble finding mushrooms earlier. It took me a while to notice where they tended to be. Yeah, I don't need that. That's just a cerulean flask. Alright, there's the gate. There's an item inside here. I can't remember exactly where it was. Gonna make a point of sneaking in for now. But there's an item that is a different item than there normally was that I would like to get. You know, I don't think kicking requires FP. I'm not too sure on that. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good to know. It's hoping to get the dog behind, but don't always get what you want. Oh, I wasn't sure about that. If you could get beast bones off of all of their domesticated animals. Oh, if they're dropping smithing stones, I need to heal them more often then. Here's the thing I need to get. Pretty confident. If this is the one I'm thinking about, this is an item I really want. No, it's not. This is a different one. It does give me the whetstone knife though, which is allows me to slot skills into stuff. Where was the other thing I wanted? Can't turn. So Dark Souls has this problem, and it carried over to like. Oh, I'm dying here. Okay, it carried over to like every other game, where you can't easily turn around You can't turn around while looking backwards. Let's hoping to chip him out, but I'm just not doing enough damage. Do they let you just sit down no matter what? Oh. We're chipping him out. I don't feel like I don't feel like hard breaking him right now. To the end of their aggro range. There we go. I might actually continue to explore a bit. I've already activated the sighting race anyways. Also, I can get the map fragment. That'll be nice. Seeing a lot of the cooler items that they're adding and the new weapons and stuff make me really wish I started a melee build. But I also really want to play a spellcaster, so gotta take what I got. Yeah, like, the damage isn't as high as it had been in other games. Like, it's a little bit lower than Dark Souls 2, it's a lot lower. It's a lot higher than Dark Souls 3 and a lot lower than Dark Souls 1. But the mobility and stuff is like way higher. So one of the things that's interesting about making firebombs in this game is that you craft them using cracked pots, right? And whenever you throw cracked, like the cracked pots are basically your capacity for firebombs and stuff, and you can craft a bunch of different things that use the pots, and then you throw them, and then you get the pots back. They're just empty pots at that point. But the interesting thing about that is that in the network test, you only needed to get mushrooms. In the full game, you need these, like, burning butterfly things. And you get them by going into camps. Every random, like, major fire source in the game seems to have them.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall
Alright.
I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So the most important thing for me to do right now is get my intelligence to 23, and I'll explain it later. Also... Alright. I think they added a tutorial for the pouch. I don't think that existed before. I think that's new. I think. Oh, I didn't buy the binoculars yet, right? Or the spyglass, I should say. Did I already open this one? I think there's a new set of characters there, so let's see. I did not. It's good that I went here, then. I think I did the one in the distance, actually. Yeah, I can't use that. Alright, rather than, going to fight the giant and going all the way out there, I'm gonna browse. Oh, I do, you know, actually there is one thing I need to get here. Where is it? There it is. Oops. Straight to the face. Aw, man, you suck. Well, you know... Oops. Oh, that's interesting. Getting on and off the horse causes, gives you iframes. I should really be farming these dudes. Fight me! Fight me! Oh, he blocked it. He blocked it real well. Wrong one. I think some of the AI for the open world enemies is not especially spectacular. Gimme, gimme. Wait, what did that say? Did it say I couldn't get it? No, it probably said I couldn't hold anymore. Alright, so we're done with that. So... yeah, look at this. So it's so far out, it's beyond the castle. But it's not very far past the castle. I wonder if once you beat Godric you can go back to that area. Alright, so there are a couple of random... dungeons I want to try to find. that my memory of is pretty poor. So I gotta. Actually, I think it's one of them over there. Let me find out. Yeah. These are the types of dungeons I want to go to. Did I manage to beat the tutorial boss? No, not with a spellcaster build. You have like, you don't have enough FP for it, and my melee is too weak with a spellcaster. Horse combat is making you feel like this might be a greatsword kind of game. It definitely feels like horseback is like greatsword, lance, like big weapons. What did I want to do? I don't think I can level up. Oh, I can. I actually picked up another upgrade thing too. But before, let's go back to Calais and then what? What? Really? If I was a melee build, I think I would have beaten the tutorial boss. But not with my. Oh, you know what? That's funny. I never got the. There's a sighted razor right there at Calais, and I never took it. But horseback, yeah. I think bows and large, like medium to large weapons are going to be the best thing on horseback. Oh, when I get like another couple more levels and like another upgrade or two, I'm gonna go back and beat up that tree sentinel. Upgrade the staff. Grab, well, yeah, I should have enough for like one more item. Cracked pot or something. Wonder how strong the tree sentinel's gonna be now.
Wait. Weren't you... Well, you're back.
1,000. Let's buy some more cracked pots, I think. Actually, you know what? I really kind of want the telescope. I'll concede. I'll buy that.
Goodbye.
Yeah, let's go fight this dude first. Oh, we're doing hundreds per hit. This is fine. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I was about to say, if you could on the ground me with that, that would have been rough. He's more aggressive with that. With the shield. Wasn't before.
This way, tarnished.
Oh, this happened this early? I guess this is whenever you first die. I got this a bit later when I played earlier. Guess who this is? I actually have no idea what their name is.
A pleasure to meet thee, tarnished. I am the witch Renna.
Renna.
I'd heard tell of a tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed to the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee.
by Torrent's former master.
So I was asking earlier where you get this bell, and you do get it early. Way earlier than I thought. It's not at the very beginning of the game, but very, like, pretty much at the beginning. Not at the 0th%, but you do get at 1%.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Earth Tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Jet Collector, I don't know what that was. Hoping you maybe had tripped over your keyboard. Weirdest bug? Oh, you know what it could be? It could be one of those things where you accidentally trigger a wrong keyboard layout. You're not a starts running backwards. Smurf witches. You're digging the Smurf witches design. Okay, never mind. That was about, like, I was reading that going, okay. Check your plugins, because you might have some weird, funky Franker Face Z setting. I know they have like 100 million settings. She is kind of a Smurf witch. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. So this is regular spirit stuff.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Alright, goodbye. You might want to do a Google search of that too and see if they have any. Surely that's come up before. That just seems like somebody's troll setting on a Twitch extension or something, assuming that you're, you know, nothing fancy has happened to your account. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to go back, and I'm gonna. You know what? I'll go ahead and summon the wolves real quick. That's the down option. I want to telescope on down, wolves on nothing. I want to go summon the wolves real quick and see if I can go beat the tree sentinel, assuming I even can. One report of it being a bug in Chromium and Windows 10 with web text input form to know. Huh. A Twitch only like bug of that style. Where is he? Okay, I was about to say, I thought the tree sentinel went to sleep. Alright, wolves, please help me with this. What I'm hoping is that the wolves distract him enough for me to shoot and he won't reflect anything. Oh, he's attacking the wolves with it though. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Wolves are eating them up, though. Oh, come on. I can potentially take a glancing blow. Nope. Alright, alright. Probably need to get a few more levels before I can reliably fight him. And that would put me about where I was in the network test. Your character started with slightly better stats, as well as access to better spells at the beginning.